One of my favorite content creators, Omi and the Hellcat. Now, I follow his YouTube channel. I think that he is an incredible content creator. I love his ability to be able to look at things from a business perspective. He wears his heart and his feelings on his sleeve. He has made some missteps. I think there's some reasons and some factors that's come along with that. But I think that Omi and the Hellcat is one of the most entertaining people that I've ever found on the internet, by far. I was following him when he didn't have really a lot of subscribers. He wasn't hundreds, but he wasn't close to 1 million. And recently, he dropped a video on his Instagram, and I'm glad that he actually took the advice of a lot of people that was in his ear. Maybe not necessarily me, but a lot of people that maybe was close to him, and say, "Yo, get off the internet talking about certain things before you're sentencing." But he was sentenced, and so I want to share with you a video of what his thoughts were based off of what it is that he placed on his Instagram and said things. So now I was following this myself specifically. And so I want to share with you what he was posting on his story, and then we can break this down.
Oh,
I had to come, look presentable.
I don't know who these guys are.
we got the limo driver with us. All right, guys, so I've been away from social media for a while because this is the moment I've been dreading. Facing 27 and a half years. We all know it started at 500. But
think about that for a minute, y'all. I want y'all to think about this before y'all make a decision in y'all life. Before you decide to go and do this criminal activity. Before you decide to go and hang it out. Thank you, Spaces. I am highlighting super chats. I'm going to be reading those shortly. Before you decide that you want to go and get a PPP loan. Before you decide that you want to do the thing that's not in your best interest. He was facing 500 years. That means he would probably have to, in good health, live to be about 600 years old in order for him to really be able to have a full life. 500 years, that's like, in black people terms, it's like dog years. It's like 10 lifetimes. Because most of us don't live to be 50, do we? I don't know. I'm making it up as I go. 500 years? Yo, when somebody say 500 years, you could have said 100 and it would have had its intended effect. You could have said 70, 60, 50. At least you're giving me some hope. When you say you facing 500 years, it's like, how much money do a person got to make in order to be able to face 500 years? Like, how much money are you willing to do somebody got to pay you to where in your 30s, then you say, you know what, but I'm going to tack 500 years on along with that. And then apparently he got it down to a plea bargain to where he was only facing what he said was 27 years. 27. Jesus. I'm not even built for 27 days. I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. 27 days is rough for me. I'm going to be like, what? Wait a minute. Is my bag chasers all right? Is Leslie cool? Did you get her to Taekwondo? Rita, are you fine? Do y'all got all of the food that y'all need? Did you get all of the bank account information? Did you go and take care of this? Did you take care of that? Did you email that person back? And what about the coaching calls? These people need me. I'm not even built for 27 days. Facing 27 years after a plea bargain?
I just got sentenced today. I feel like the judge was super fair. He heard everyone's testimony about my character, everyone who came to court. The judge ordered me to 66 months in federal prison.
66 months. You know, they got car loans. You can get done paying your car in shorter than 66 months. Most car loans, well, maybe this is in the 2000s and the 90s, was only like 60 months, which is the equivalent of 5 years. Now, I know that you get good time, you get time off and all of that other type of stuff. Most car loans is like between 60 and 72 months. When they start giving it to you in months, that's a problem. Yo, listen, you got 96 months, 108 months. What did you say to me? How many? No. Give it to me in hours. Give it to me in hours. It's 8,760 hours in a year. Yo, he sentenced you to 66 months, understanding that with good behavior and if you do things the right way, you'll be able to get out in 2 to 3 years. It's a long time. You got kids, you got a girl. Instagram might be completely different from the time that you left to the time that you get back. It might be a whole new application. That's a long time, yo.
Which I feel as though it's fair for especially how much money I made. I had to pay 10 point something million in restitution, which they already have, which will be applied to which they already got the money now. And I got to pay another 5.7 million in restitution.
10 million plus another 5 million in restitution so 10 million in restitution for the pirating, which they already confiscated from him. So they just gonna apply that. They basically took 10 million from you. So you did all of the work. They take the money that you made and then say it's restitution. Okay, who is it going to for restitution? So they get their tax money on both the scamming and they get the IRS money. Let's see what he said.
To the IRS.
And then 5 point something million dollars in restitution. So this is the thing that people don't understand about criminal activity. Even if you get away with the crime, you're still supposed to pay taxes on the profit. That's how they got John Gotti for taxes. Let me say it again. Even if you get away with the crime, you're still supposed to pay taxes on it, which then makes you culpable for the crime. So they're going to get you one way or the other. So if you could do the crime, and then if you don't even figure out how to money launder effectively, which is going to cost you more money, and then be able to substantiate that you actually made this money legally, which you then have to tie in your real lifestyle, so you can't even spend the money. Because the money trail and with everything going digital, and y'all didn't even know, they trying to make things more digital because it's easier to follow you. Why do you think that Bitcoin was so popular? Because it's a way for them to be able to not really be able to track, or cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin specifically. Cryptocurrency became popular as a black market way for people to be able to spend money without it being tracked by the federal government. Why do you think that the federal government was so gung-ho about regulating cryptocurrency? You can do a crime, get away with it, and still go to jail and have to pay restitution for taxes that you didn't pay from the profits that you made from your crime. That's crazy. That's crazy. Was it Al Capone? John Gotti was here with the Rico. That's why I love my chat. Shout out to my dog Jeffrey Woodland is in the building. Let's continue.
So, I'll be home in the next 2 to 3 years. I hope you guys continue to support Reloaded Universe. I got 60 days. And once again,
60 days.
This has been a long time coming. I had a seizure done in 2019. I got charged in 2021. The judge was super lenient but fair, but also didn't want to deter other people from committing the same type of TV piracy that I committed. I was talking everything in detail. I'm coming out with a new YouTube video. It'll only be done by Devin Wade, and we'll talk about it. But it's over. I already know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting. There's no more stress, no more nothing. I know when I come home, everything will be fine. I'm good. 66 months was super fair. And, it sucks for my kids, but I'm happy with it. It's probably a salvation for my fat ass to lose some weight anyway.
So now he's looking at it from a positive perspective. On one hand, he's saying, listen, it's inspiration for me to lose weight. Also on top of that, I'm just relieved because I've been stressing. My heart rate has been up incredibly. And it's a way for me to actually get past whatever it is that happened in my life. So shout out to Omi and the Hellcat. I don't wish jail on anybody. I don't wish jail on anybody. I hope that everything goes well with his life. And that is a long time. I'm just glad that it's over with because he is one of my favorite content creators. and I want him to do well. So, I look forward to his vlogs. I'm not going to look forward to the fact that I'm not going to get no vlogs for him for the last 2 years. But I think that Omi is absolutely dope.